Good day, everybody. I'm Jim Stavridis, the Dean of the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy. And as you know, frequently in this video, I end up interviewing one of our terrific professors about his or her and their latest books. But I have a book coming out, and it's called The Leader's Bookshelf. I've asked our wonderful professor of leadership, Alnoor Ebrahim, to come and interview me. So thank you for taking the time, Professor.
This is a book about leading and reading.
Right.
And as I understand it, you interviewed over 200 four-star admirals and generals.
I did.
You asked them what they were reading.
Right.
And you pulled out for us the top 50 picks in terms of insights on leadership.
Exactly.
So why this book? Why a book about what leaders read?
Leaders are a product of a variety of factors. They begin with the attributes and the gifts that we're born with. So if you're tall and striking and have a great voice, think Tom Brady of the Patriots. That's a leadership gift. If you have wonderful parents who nurture you and make you feel secure, that makes you a better leader later. If you have experiences in the course of your life, both good and bad, that becomes part of leadership. The thesis of this book is that we can also become good leaders by reading.
So would you give us some perspective on that? What's unusual? What surprised you as you were doing this work?
Well, I'll give you one novel that springs to mind, and it's by Mark Twain, 19th century novel called A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. And it's a book about innovation. Here's this modern technologist who goes back in time. He's armed with all his knowledge and his skills, but he needs to convince the people of that vastly earlier time, King Arthur's time, that all of his innovation, all of his technology is apropos of the moment. So it's really a leadership challenge that he faces, not a technology challenge, not a historical challenge, but a leadership challenge to convince others of innovation. That's the kind of illuminative book that I tried to draw into the list. I'm a huge fan of Ernest Hemingway, and for me, you could pick any number of Hemingway's books, but to me, the leadership book that I think is very powerful is The Old Man and the Sea. The essence of leadership is overcoming daunting odds, succeeding even when you fail, and that's really the story of Santiago. He catches the fish, but it's eaten by the sharks by the time he returns to the shore. And above all, endurance. Leaders must endure. So Hemingway, Old Man and the Sea is a book I come back to, and I'll give you one other one, is Dostoyevsky, The Brothers Karamazov, which is a book about faith, a book about Russia, a book about families and how they relate to each other. It's a powerful, big book that I often go back to when I want to understand Russia, its culture and its history, and indeed its geopolitics. So I could go on and on about books. I know you love to read, and we'll do this again where I'm going to interview you about your favorite books as well.
Fantastic.
Thanks so much.
For having me.